Hi, this is Ernie. I'm the guy who had $6 in his checking account to now having millions of dollars. This is for my woman audience. But if you are new to investing, you should definitely stick around because I'm going to cover some of the basic things about investing, such as should I invest when market is so volatile? How should I invest? Which broker accounts should I open? And once I do, how much money is enough? And how much money should I invest? And what should I buy? All those things I'm going to explain to you in this video so that you feel more confident about investing. But let me start with this first. The reason why I decided to make this video is, yes, the world has been unfair to women. From my previous video, which I promised that I'm going to continue to make some, and that's why I'm making this second video. Yeah, we've been not sharing information with you. You have not been allowed to do banking. I mean, it was very recent. So what has been done, very unfortunate, very unfair, but I am here. We're all here. A lot of information is available. So let's focus on what we can do today so that you'll be able to achieve your financial freedom, so that you can retire like I have in my 40s, or you don't have to be stressed out about money, because there's going to be plenty of money that you're going to make. Because the way I'm going to show you how to do this, you'll be surprised how easy it is, how simple it is to accumulate wealth. When I first talked about my investing, my sister said, what if I lose everything? This is hard-earned money. I would rather keep it in my savings account rather than investing and potentially lose everything. So people who lost everything, they gambled. We don't want to gamble. We want to be very risk averse and do it the safe way, but leveraging compounding, something called compounding, right? So you get interest on amount, and then now the amount has become bigger. Now you get even bigger interest. Now the next time you get interest, you get even more. That's how the compounding works in stock market too, because of something called dividend. So let's look at the chart and see whether you should invest or not. I got this chart from Mastering Wealth, somebody from Dallas, Texas. As you can see, if you're someone making $50,000 a year and you invest 15% your income every year consistently, it could be monthly, it could be weekly, by over 40 years, you're going to get $2 million. So if you're somebody that's 25 years old, if you do this over 40 years, 15% of your money in retirement, that's the money you get. On the other hand, saver also makes $50,000, but is afraid of the risk, and rather than investing, saves 15% in his savings account. How much money do they get? $413,000. And I'm sure you have heard people where they say, oh, I lost money in this investment, I lost money in that investment. Just like a relationship, I always say this to my friends, just like your life, just like your relationship, just like my marriage, it's never always happy days. We'll get into arguments, we'll get into disagreements, my family issues, my wife's family issues, or friends, work. There will be days just like that where stock market will go down. It will not always go up. That's the misperception. But over a long period of time, it will go up. If you invest in what I call S&P 500 or SPY or S&P 500 index fund, it goes up every year over a long period of time on average of 10 to 12% a year, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. So for those who are convinced, oh, maybe I need to invest, where should you go? My preference is that you don't trade, you just invest. Don't try to pick stocks. Wall Street money managers cannot beat S&P 500 index. These people with an MBA degree, finance major, work there all life, they cannot beat S&P 500 index fund year over year consistently over a long time. So don't try to do research, don't try to pick stocks, just invest in S&P 500. Once you have enough and then you're like, I want to do more, I want to grow my portfolio even faster, yes, you could do it. But up until you have enough money, just focus on S&P 500 index fund. Let me show you what that chart looks like. I'm using Google chart. Let's say we look at 1 year chart. Oh man, it looks hideous. There's a big drop, there's a big drop, there's a big drop, a massive drop. But if you go 5 years, yeah, you see a drop. But compared to where it was, 300, now it's doubled. And if you go to max, compared to 45, now you have increased your portfolio 12 times. So what is this S&P 500 fund? It is top 500 companies here in the US. You probably heard them. It's Palantir of the Palantirs, NVIDIA's, Disney's of the world. Very, very well-known names. For you to be there, you need to be profitable. So can you lose all your money? Theoretically, yes. But for all 500 companies to go all bankrupt at the same time, probability 0. Maybe less than 0.001%. These are the cream of the crops. And that's why they have consistently gone up 10 to 12% every year. So where do you go buy this? There are 3 brokerages that I recommend. Charles Schwab is an amazing platform. They have a lot of educational content. Fidelity also, they also have amazing content and user experience and user interface. But a lot of the information that you're going to see from the screen, you say, I don't even know. What am I clicking? It's very intimidating and it's very overwhelming. So my recommendations to people is go to SoFi. If you use my link in my profile, some people say, I don't even have money. Use my link in my profile and open an account. You get free $25 so that it can help you build capital. I know $25 might not sound much, but for some people, it's about what they can afford at the moment. So try to take advantage of that. How do you open it? It's very simple. It's like opening a checking account or savings account. You put in your information and then they'll process it and they'll let you know within 24 hours. Some places it takes a little bit longer. And then how do you buy this S&P 500 ETF? There is a fund called VOO. V, letter Victor, Oscar. That is mimicking the S&P 500 fund, and it is known to have the minimal amount of fee. The fee they charge to create this portfolio of ETF. ETF is like a group of companies, group of stocks. It's, I think, based on my recollection, 0.02%. Extremely, extremely minimal and the lowest that you could find in the entire financial sector. That's why I recommend that. If not, there's another fund called VTI. And you don't have to buy one piece at a time. These accounts enable you to buy fractional shares. So if you put $25, you get $25 worth of shares. Probably not one share, but a fractional share. This is pretty much how I have built my portfolio. And of course, 80% of my money goes into S&P 500 fund, index fund. And then 20% I buy individual stocks based on my research. But please continue to watch what I do, but I'll try to do more videos for those who are new to investing, especially for my women audience. Please do not be scared. There are other fellow investors out there that you'll be able to reach out, and many will be happy to help you out. Please comment and repost. And if you have any questions, I'm here to help you out. So leave comments or send me direct messages. Hopefully this was useful, and thank you for watching.